On today's episode, we're going to talk about clear blue skies in New Delhi, India. We're going to talk about Tyler Perry paying for senior citizens' groceries. We're going to talk about Airbnb giving free lodging to first responders. All that and more on the Daily Good News. Cue it. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jessica, aka J Hart, and I am your host of the Daily Good News. First and foremost, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get notified anytime a new episode of Daily Good News is out. And that's right, good news every single day right here on LovEvolution. Before we get into it, as always, let's do a quick vibe check. Vibe check, 1 2 1 2. How you doing? How you feeling? Take a moment to be present with me, and let's take a deep breath in. Now let's get right to the good news. First good news of the day is that Airbnb is offering free housing to first responders. The company has committed to offering 100,000 free rentals to medical workers and first responders during this challenging time. They have reached out to the homeowners and anybody listed on Airbnb to see if they're willing to offer their place as a safe space for first responders. So shout out to Airbnb for stepping up and stepping to the plate to make a difference. Our next story is we're gonna head over to New Delhi, India, where residents are reporting that the skies are the clearest and bluest they have ever seen. So a few days ago, I reported how pollution levels are extremely down worldwide, but now residents in New Delhi, India are actually seeing it firsthand, that the skies are for the first time clear and blue, and you can see the skies. There's no pollution thanks to the lockdown that we're all facing around the world. So one good thing to come out of this challenging time. Next story I'm going to talk about is Chef Jose Andres. He is a world-renowned chef. He owns multiple restaurants, Michelin star restaurants, but he's more so known for being a philanthropist. And especially in the chef world, chefs love him. Guy Fieri, Rachel Ray, you name it, they love Jose. You wanna know why? Because anytime there is a major disaster, anytime there's a crisis or anything heartbreaking like that going on, he steps up to the plate with his organization, World Central Kitchen, and feeds people. And with what we're experiencing right now is no different for him. Of course, he's been around the US feeding people, but one of the stories I want to touch on is what he did in New York City. He set up a cafe in Central Park to feed the hospital staff for the Mount Sinai Field Hospital in Central Park. So they set up a field hospital. He went and set up a cafe to feed those hospital workers, which is amazing. And while also in New York City, he said, that's not enough, I need to do more. He went to one of the Chop TV judges' restaurants in Harlem, Judge Samuelson. It's the Red Rooster Restaurant, say that 5 times. Red Rooster Restaurant in Harlem. He set up a spot there basically to feed families in Harlem. So shout out to Chef Jose Andres, can't even speak anymore, for really just being an amazing human being and giving back and so selflessly. So shout out to him. Next up, I want to talk about Naples, Italy. Let's go over to Naples, Italy, where couples are lowering baskets from their balconies to feed the homeless. Apparently this is a tradition in Naples, but now I guess they know more than ever that it is important to make sure that everybody eats. We all need to eat, right? So they're over there dropping down baskets, lowering them to feed the homeless. So shout out to all the couples in Naples that are doing this. And then lastly, I want to give a big shout out to Tyler Perry. He's been doing some really cool things and giving back in different ways. One of them recently is that he went to over 40 Kroger's grocery stores in Atlanta and paid for the senior citizens' groceries. That's just amazing. Then he went into over 30 grocery stores in New Orleans, where he's from, and paid for senior citizens' groceries there. So in total, over 70 stores. And who knows how many families he paid for. So shout out to Tyler Perry for, thinking outside the box and making a difference. What a surprise these families must have felt when they found out that he paid for their food. And apparently he's had it signed on the receipt, Atlanta Angel. How cute. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notified of the daily good news. Also, make sure you hit the like and the share button so you can share this with your family and friends, because we all need to hear about the good news stories happening around the world, and that's what I'm here to do. Every single day, I will be dropping a new episode telling you guys about all the good news. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Jessica, aka J Heart, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.